Boom. We're back, and it's part 2 on the ezgo build. The first part we disassembled and we extendo frame mode. Now we're gonna be taking care of some of the problems that we found. One of those was the battery tray. So these ezgos are steel frames. He had lead acids in it before. It rotted the battery tray out. So while it's disassembled, we're gonna go ahead and replace that with a nice aluminum one. On top of that, we're gonna be doing our lift kit today. So we're throwing that old one in the garbage. We're going right over to our Rhox Bmf double A-arm lift kit. It's gonna drastically improve the ride on this. It was terrible, it rode like crap. So we're gonna take care of that today and a couple other little things. So let's get to it. So this is what we were talking about. Yeah, it's broken in. Yeah, so that would be no bueno. All right, so one of the problems that we're gonna address while this is all apart is we noticed a ton of residue. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the motor out and replace the input shaft seal and the input shaft for him. We're already here. We're already replacing the battery tray. It's out. It takes us no extra time, and we wanna give him something that's dialed when it's done. So looking at the old input shaft next to the new one, this one does look fairly new still, but we already have it all out, so we might as well just replace it. Jalapeno! Jump over to our front and get our lift kit cooking. Baby. Cow tails. What? So fun. We will work our tails off for you. Well, Red Hawk, I don't know. It's literally freaking. That's hilarious though. That is some serious business going on. Holy crap. They can live by the name Bad Motherfucker because that is fucking sick. Let's get to it. Boom, there it goes. So we're replacing this jankness with, honestly, we're gonna call this Picasso, because that is a work of art compared to what we just pulled out of it. doing right now is we're trying to get the equal amount of turns one way. So if we have a turn and a half one way, we want a turn and a half the other way as well. So how we do that is that trial and error. So right now we're a turn and a quarter one way and 2 turns the other way. So we got to move the rack this way, and then you can do your alignment afterwards. If you do this, if you don't do this now and do your alignment afterwards, you're going to have issues with that. So right now we have to go a little bit to the right. Now we're going to pop our steering shaft off, and then we're going to straighten our wheel, and we're going to throw our steering shaft back on. Now we got our shaft. So now you're going to see what I'm talking about. So steering wheel's pretty straight. Now we have 1.5 turns to the left. We'll go back to straight. Now we have 1 and almost a half to the right. So we got to do a little bit more adjustment to make sure that we have equal turning radius on both sides, and then we're going on to our next step. That's gonna wrap it up for part 2. As you've seen, we got this thing jacked up and it is sitting tall. We also took care of some unforeseen issues with the cart. We wanted to get those knocked out before we went any farther. And now on part 3, you're gonna see us get into the nitty gritty. We're gonna be wiring all our audio system, doing our body kit, doing little Liberty Touch details. Stay tuned, thanks for watching.